morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and we have Alyse back with us to do some Tai Chi, some warm-ups, relaxation. So just enjoy yourselves, relax, and follow along. Thanks for being here today. Good morning, Alyse.
Good morning.
I will leave it up to you.
Glad to be back again. So we'll do another week. I just try to keep adding more detail as we go through these warm-ups, and hopefully you're feeling better from them. So we begin with the feet shoulder width apart, toes are pointing straight ahead. It's really important to keep the knees in alignment with the toes and keep the weight evenly distributed in the feet. And of course we begin with our roll downs or bend overs. So the knees are slightly bent, tailbones dropped, take all the sway out of the lower lumbar, crown of the head's extended to the heavens, and the shoulders are relaxed. So we're going to inhale, stand up, don't lock the knees, drop the chin to the chest, and roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Arms hang free. Just go to what's comfortable, don't force anything. Every week you'll get a little further. When you come to an inhale, you press down in the feet, begin at the tailbone, and roll up, stacking the vertebrae, one at a time, like links on a bicycle chain. Chin stays tucked, head comes up last, sit down. Inhale, stand up, chin to chest, and again roll down. That's an exhale, but keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And when you come to an inhale, roll back up. Head comes up last, sit down. And the third one, chin to chest. Roll down. As you inhale, roll up. And the head comes up as we exhale, sit down. Side to side. Inhale, turn left. Just to what's comfortable, chin to chest, roll down. Trying to get that breath down to the very lower lobes of the lungs. Inhale, roll up. Press down in both feet. Head comes up, turn to the front, sit down. And to the right, same thing. Roll down. And roll back up. Head comes up and sit down. Second set, beginning with the left. Roll down. And roll up. Very slowly, very deliberately. And to the right. And again, roll up. Head comes up, turn, sit down. And the third set. And again, roll up. Sit down. And the last one's to the right.
Make sure the weight's in both feet.
And sit down. Then we'll raise hands. Notice where you're holding any tension in your shoulders, in your forehead, your jaw, hips, back, and just try to let it go as we do this. Tai Chi, the meditation part of Tai Chi is in focusing on the breathing. The stomach gently puffs out as you inhale through the nose, and as you exhale through the nose, the stomach empties. So what we want to do is we want to not think about anything in the past, anything you haven't done, nor think about anything in the future, what you need to do. You want to be present in the moment. That's very important because that's all we have is the moment. So again, with the feet pointing straight ahead, you want your knees in alignment, about hip width apart or shoulder width apart. You want to feel all the parts of the foot on the floor so the weight's evenly distributed. And the hands just hang free off the arms there. As we inhale, the hands are going to float up. It's like water's dripping off your fingers. As I lower the elbow tips, I extend the fingers, so the body moves as one unit. Inhale as the hands float back, and gently pressing down on two imaginary column of air, bubbling up the sides of your feet. So you press down in the feet and the hands float up. The whole body's engaged. Drop the elbows, extend the fingers. Inhale as they float back. And exhale, pressing down. And again, the third time. Make sure the tailbones drop. All the sways out of the lower lumbar. Shoulders are relaxed. Ears are in alignment with the shoulders, and the shoulders are over the hips. Basic posture. And then we'll stand for a few breaths. So we inhale, we get into our basic posture. Dropping the elbow tips, they point straight to the ground. The fingers are extended from the wrists. The chi can flow freely up the spine, through the shoulders, and out of the hands. Notice whenever your mind begins to wander, and gently bring it back to the breathing. So you can inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Try not to pause between inhalation and exhalation. And when you come to an inhale, we draw the hands back and allow them to float down. And we can stand up and shake it out a little bit. Sometimes that standing meditation takes a little bit to get used to. But it's very good. We're trying to empty the mind, still the mind, still the body. So it's the art of doing nothing. And of course, as you do Tai Chi, you should be smiling. So the next one we'll do is we'll do our spinal twists. So again, we get into our basic posture. You should be getting fairly familiar with that. Palms turn to face one another. As I inhale, the right hand opens up and I look at it. We're trying to get the arms in a straight line. Exhale and close. Inhale and open. If you reach any point of discomfort, you've gone too far. You only need to go for your range of motion. Tai Chi's very individualized. And the next one, we open the left. The right, excuse me, and close the right. And the left. And exhale. Third set, inhale to the right, it opens. Exhale and close. And to the left. If you want more of a stretch, you can stretch your eyes to the corners of socket of your eyes. Exhale and close. Tai Chi is a full body exercise. Circle palms. The weight goes into the right. The hands are at the number 3 of an imaginary clock. The palms face one another. As I shift left, left hand circles down, right palm turns and passes in front of the face. Both palms face the body. And now we're at the number 9 of an imaginary clock. Weight goes right, right hand circles down. The body moves as one unit. Shifting left, the left hand circles down. And the left forearm turns, palm faces palm. And you try to coordinate the shifting of the weight with the breath. Really feel that weight come out of that right leg, move through the hips, and pour into the left leg, like pouring water from one glass to another. And shifting right. And one more circle. And back to the right. And we let the hands float down. Now we'll try standing on one leg. So as I shift into the right, pick up that left ball of that foot, pivot on the heel, 45 degrees. Drop the foot and shift the weight. Make sure the knee is in alignment with the toe, and you do not want to overextend it over the toe. You want it just to be a straight line from the knee to the toe. The hands are on the 2 imaginary column of air. We'll bring that right ball of the foot forward. And also, you don't want to be on a tightrope. That right foot would clear the left if I were to draw it back. Now, there's several ways to stand on one foot. Get all the weight in the left. Kind of sit down. This time we'll do it with our raised hands. So as I inhale, the hands float up, and so does the right knee. And breathe. You can keep the tip of the right toe on the floor if that helps. Then we lower down. Bring the right foot back into place. Shift right. Turn the left toe in. Both feet are straight ahead. Now we shift left. The right toe turns out on that 45. Shift right. Get that knee in good position. Right leg takes all the weight. Left foot forward. And again. Inhale. Try it on this side. One side will go better than the other. Breathe. Pick a focal point. Smile. And then we can step down and bring that right foot forward again. For those that need a little more of a challenge, and of course you can always have a chair as a support, And this one's called Golden Pheasant, stands on one leg. It's a posture out of the Tai Chi form. So we shift right, turn that left toe back out on the 45. Shift left, bring the right foot forward. We've got our space there. Left hand on that column of air, sit down. Now this time, the right knee comes up and the thigh should be parallel to the floor, and the right hand is right in front of the nose with the palm facing left. The right leg just dangles. Pick a focal point. Then we step down on that right foot. Shift right, turn the left toe in. Now we're going to shift left. Right toe turns out. Weight goes right. Right hand on that column of air. Left foot forward. Sit down and see if we can stand on the right leg. Shoulders over hips. And we'll step down. So both toes are pointing straight ahead, and this one's a little easier to stand on one leg. As we have the hands on the two imaginary column of air, relax your shoulders, drop your tailbone. It's extended to the earth, crown of the head to the heavens. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over ankles. And we shift into the left. That toe points straight ahead and the knees in alignment. Right foot comes forward, we can touch in front, touch straight and back. And front, and back. And of course, you can swing your leg freely. You can hang on to something. And we step down in the right. Shift right. Left foot comes forward. Now the right foot's pointing straight ahead, knee in alignment, basic posture. And we'll start with the touch, and go straight back. Don't go to the side. And then we swing it. Loosen up your hips. And then we step back down. Then the next one will be, let's start with a squat this week. So we want the feet outside of the hips. If you want a deeper squat, you get even wider. So use your common sense and adjust it for your own body. Don't try to force anything. It'll come week by week. The hands are crossed in front of the heart center or the sternum. We're going to shift into the left, and the left hand comes out and the right hand goes to the side. And then we come back to center, cross hands, shift right, and the left hand goes out. Back to center. And again, keep the shoulders over hips. You don't want one hip sticking out. Inhale, come back. The hips are level. And back. And this time, we're going to, as we shift left, we're going to turn that right toe up. And back. Give you a little more stretch on your hamstring. And to the right. And back. Let's do one more set of those. And back. Keep the shoulders over the hips. And back. And now we'll do the full stretch for those that want to. Otherwise, just do what's comfortable. So we shift left. Hands come out and try to touch that right toe. And back to center. Shift. Try to touch the left toe. Back to center. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And back to center. And then we step in. Now we're going to try to carry the tiger to the mountain. So again, the feet are under the hips, toes pointing straight ahead, knees are in alignment, hands on the two imaginary column of air. Drop the tailbone, relax your shoulders. Notice where you're holding any tension and just let it go. So this one, the hands float up just like our basic stance. However, they go all the way overhead. As we turn the palms to face, this is a big stretch. You can straighten everything. Then we bend the knees and bend the elbows. Hands open up, shoulder height. Palms are up. Turn the palms down. As I squat, I'm trying to get the thighs parallel to the floor and picking up my big tiger. Inhale up, the right hand's on top. Now the right hand rolls over to the top of the left and the hands separate. Shoulders width, shoulders height. Relax. And again, inhale. Big stretch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pick up your big tiger. Right hand's closest to the body. Stand up. Now the right palm is on top of the left and the hands separate. A lot of little detail in Tai Chi. And every detail is important in moving the chi through the body. Inhale up and exhale. And we lower the hands. Then we turn the pillar. So now, as the weight goes left, the right hand comes to the left hip and the left hand goes to the right kidney. The right palm is in toward the body and the left palm is out. Then we shift into the right, left hand to right hip, right hand to left kidney. And we try to do that with the breathing. So it's like you stand up, sit down, weights in the right. Stand up, sit down, weights in the left. So the arms just freely swing. It's the torso that's moving. Tailbones drop. Body moves as one unit. When one part of the body moves, the whole body moves. The feet are flat. And then we stand up. Then we'll hold the ball left and right and see how that goes this week. So again, it's our basic posture. Relax. We're going to shift left. Hold the ball on the right. Right hand's on top. Palms face one another. It's like a beach ball or a volleyball. Now we're going to pick up the right toes. Pivot on the right heel, 90 degrees. Drop the toe. Shift the weight. Don't let the knee overextend over the toe. It's like a plumb bob, straight down. Right elbow's down. Shift back to the left. Pivot on the right heel, back to the front. As I shift right, I turn that ball over. Pivot on the left heel. Drop the toe. Shift the weight. Watch those knees. Weight comes back and back to the front. And again, we try to do this with continuous motion. When we're first learning, we have to break it down. But once we get the hang of it, we try to take all the pauses out. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing. And back to the front we come, and we lower down. Another exercise you can do with the feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing straight ahead, is walk in place. And when we do this, we try to get the thighs parallel to the floor. And the hands swing together. So it's shift left, raise the right, shift right, raise the left. So it's go. And then we step down. Now, just to finish this off, we'll do the bend overs in a little different sequencing. So we start with the feet shoulder width apart, toes point straight ahead. Relax, drop the tailbone. Knees are slightly bent. Inhale, stand up, don't lock the knees, chin to chest. Exhale, roll down.
Beginning at the base of the spine, roll up. Use your breath.
Head comes up last, sit down. Then we stand up, bring the right foot halfway in. We'll roll down in this position, chin to chest, and roll down.
Inhale, roll back up.
Head comes up last, sit down. Then we stand up. We're going to bring the toes together. The heels are about a fist apart. Now this one, we're going to try to do a full squat. When the heels come off the ground, you've gone far enough. The hands come out in front. So we just squat down. Stand up. And one more roll down in this position.
Trying to bring the forehead close to the knees. And roll back up.
Head comes up last, sit down. And there's our warm-ups for
Thank you for joining Alyse today for Tai Chi. We hope you enjoyed it. You can check out her videos that are on our Facebook page, and you can also see us on our YouTube channel, and she airs every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Have a great day.